Previously on Camp Survivor. At the next reward challenge, the tribes were in for a shock.
Before we get to that reward, we are changing things up.
A tribe swap causing havoc with old alliances. Tom and Dylan joined Tabay, whilst Ebony and Mitchell moved across to Lakers. An ice cream reward was up for grabs, and as Lakers melted under the pressure, Tabay raced ahead and won convincingly.
Might just go! Sean lands it in the basket!
With ice cream to enjoy for Tabay, new alliances started to take shape in both camps.
Talking to Sean and Sarah, they've sort of helped me to see potentially the girls' alliance that was happening in Lackers.
I can make things work with the new people that we've got in because they're the outsiders, and if I draw them in and make them allies with me, then we've got a bit of a force happening.
A huge immunity challenge awaited, and the tribes battled it out to avoid tribal council. However, after a leaky transfer, Mitchell was forced to pour all his water into Bree's bucket. And with Sean and Dylan holding up under serious pressure, the floodgates opened for Lakers, giving Tabay a sweet victory. The surprises weren't over as both teams headed straight to the deck for a shared dinner, causing muted scrambles as Brianna desperately tried to make sure she had the numbers behind her for safety. In a first at Tribal Council,
we have a tie. This is what's going to happen.
Bree and Ebony were locked on 2 votes each, leading to a revote to decide their fate.
Fourth person voted out of Camp Survivor. Ebony, you need to bring me a torch.
8 are left. Who will be voted out next?
Alright, bring it in, guys! Today, check out the new Lakers. Ebony voted out last tribal council.
Yes, we saw.
Alright, we are changing things up again. No, we're not merged. Everyone's like, no, nothing like a merge. This is a reward challenge. You're competing for an advantage in the game. But, to add another layer to it, this time the team that wins the challenge gets to go to Tribal Council. At Tribal Council, the team who wins will vote for one player on their tribe to receive the advantage. They will not know what that advantage is. So this is how the challenge works. Each team will have a bag of sand weighing 5 kilograms. They will start one over that side, one over this side at the line. They will run around the ring trying to catch up to the other team member. If they catch or tag that team member, the team who has caught them wins. If at any stage during the challenge you feel tired carrying the bag, you can pass on to a new team member. Once you've passed on, you cannot rejoin in the challenge. So you have 4 people, you get to choose the order you go in, running around in a ring, clockwise, until someone tags the other team. Simple enough?
Yep.
Alright, I'll give you a minute to decide which order you run. Drivers ready? Go!
Go, Mick! Go on, Mick! You're doing well! Keep it up! That's right, let's go! You're doing well! Keep it up! Go! Yes! You got this! Don't worry about that. That's right!
Huge run by Sean. Very fast out of the block. Sean, you're gaining on him. You're gaining on him, Sean. Almost over in the water. Sean into the water. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Clean a little bit now. Through the water. How long can they keep it?
Come on, go, man. You can do it again, man. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Go, go, go. That's right. Go, go, go. Come on, man.
Tom, closing out there.
Closing up. Go,
Keep going.
Stop.
Very close.
Go, 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 go.
It's over. Yes. It's over.
Sorry. My legs just gave way.
Hey, wins a trip to tribal.
Good effort.
council, but you
Really great
vote someone else.
I still went.
You're so what?
If I forget.
Do you need your papa?
Lost. You gained so much ground.
No, I'm okay. That's fine.
You gained so much ground.
You did great, man.
All right.
Good job.
So sorry,
Today, you
No,
guys
no, no,
are coming back to tribal council straight away, but you are not voting anyone else again.
Alright, so you guys won that challenge pretty handsomely. Very nice work. Now comes the time where you win an advantage in the game. But the advantage is only for one person. So between you, without knowing what that advantage is, you have to decide on who you're going to vote. You may have already had a little bit of a discussion down at camp, that's totally fine. What you'll do is you will go up there again, you'll vote on the slips, you'll read the votes, you're voting for the person that you want to receive the advancement, the help in the game, not for who you want voted out. No one is sleeping tonight. There's two things you need to know about the thing. The person who receives the reward will not find out what the reward is until 10:30 tonight. They come back to tribal council. The second thing you need to know is that they need to bring all their gear with them. Their sleeping bags, their pillows, their bags, everything. They come back up here. Alright? That's all you get to know. Now you guys have to make a tough decision of who's going to get this advancement really in the game.
She's still happy. I'm still happy with what we discussed earlier.
I feel like it's going to be a pretty big reward if it's...
I'm happy with what we discussed earlier, but it's up to you guys as well to
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy you're okay.
cool.
Yeah, you're good.
Sounds like you know what you're doing. Alright, it is time to vote. Sarah, you're up. Alright, Tom, you're up. Dylan, you're up. Alright, you don't have to worry about him doing any others. I'll count the votes. First vote, Dylan. Second vote, Tom. One vote Dylan, one vote Tom. Third vote, Tom. One vote Dylan, two votes Tom. Fourth vote, person receiving reward, Tom. Right, so Tom, you'll head back with the others, but at 10:30, someone will let you know that it's time. Then you'll grab your gear, your bag, sleeping bag, and all that sort of stuff. You'll head on up here, and then we'll have a little chat. Alright, head on back to camp. I'll be seeing the rest of you tomorrow. Bright and early, I might add. Good morning, Lakers. Take a look at the new bay. Because you'll notice that Tom's not there. At last tribal council, they went and they voted for a player to receive an advancement in the game. So Tom received the advancement, but then he spent the night away from his tribe. So he's joining them again for the first time this morning. Welcome back. Alright, so you guys have been battling for nearly 30 hours so far, and things are about to get a whole lot crazier today. Because Lakis and Bay are no more. Because you guys are merging.
Yes.
You're your new buffs.
Yes, yes, yes.
Chuck your other ones off.
Oh.
swap onto those ones. We are now turning this into an individual game.
It felt right.
Blue, my favourite colour. I'm happy.
Everything I'm wearing is blue. So this works fine for me.
Nice one.
Alright, once you've got your new buff, comes down on your new map. You are now one big tribe.
One big happy family. Not for long.
Alright, who had immunity? You guys had immunity? Alright. Team immunity is no more. Instead, you are playing for individual immunity. And this is what you want. With this around your neck at Tribal Council, you are safe from the boat. You may not go home. Ready to get to our first challenge?
Okay.
Alright, over there we have spot set out on the ground with a tray on it. At 5-minute intervals, you will balance a ball for 5 minutes on your tray. After 5 minutes, you will stop, reset, and balance 2 balls on your tray. Another 5 minutes, 3 balls. If at any stage you drop your ball off the tray, you are out of the challenge. But Tom got voted to receive the advancement in this game. His advancement is that he starts 5 minutes behind everybody else. So whilst you're all balancing one ball, Tom hasn't started yet. Alright, we'll head over there, draw for spots and get to it. I'll count you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is now live. Brianna drops out of the challenge. No individual immunity for her. Vivian's ball moving around. Dylan's ball moving around. Everyone else keeping it fairly solid. You're playing for a spot in the final 7.
Down 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is now live. Dylan drops out of the challenge. Dylan's ball's going very close to the edge. He drops straight out of the challenge. The trick is to keep them in the centre as long as possible, but they seem to have a mind of their own. Sarah, nice and still together. Ball's going for a little walk around the place. Tom, you're over with one ball. Steady. Liz drops out of the challenge. Mitchell's ball separates the first time. And off the edge. Sarah drops out of the challenge. We are down to 3. They're having a bit of trouble. Balls are getting closer to the edge. Brings them back together. Vivian's ball split for the first time. One falls off. We are down to 2. Mitchell versus Tom. When we get to 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your balls off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is now live. Trying to balance 3 balls. Tom keeping 2 together. Slight movement. Also become mind of its own. Tom's ball split for the first time, heading very close to the edge. Right on the edge, but not off. How long can they stay balanced? Mitchell's ball still sort of floating around the centre. Tom moves his balls back together on the edge. Back to the centre. Still fairly close to the edge. And off! Mitchell wins! Individual immunity! Mitchell, come on up. Individual immunity is yours. You're safe for the next voted tribal council. You're not going home, guaranteeing you a spot in the final 7. Everyone else, you've got to go back to camp and work out who is the next person being voted out of Camp Survivor. Grab your gear, head on out.
It's so satisfying to have won individual immunity and to have this around my neck. It does always put a bit of a question on your mind of, does this make me into a target? Do I need to make sure I don't win the next one? But hey, I'm in the final 7 now, and I couldn't be happier. I didn't know if I was going to make the merge if we didn't merge today, and so I'm so happy to have this around my neck.
Last night I got the reward, which was knowing in advance that there was going to be a merge and having that benefit in the first challenge. I thought when I saw the challenge that having the benefit would mean I'd be pretty well likely to win, and I did end up coming second, but Mitch just has that balance on me, so he's got the immunity.
I feel that it's good that Mitch has immunity because last night we decided, the team was thinking that Mitch was truly green at heart still and would be open to join our alliance again to get out the girls' alliance with Brianna, Liz and Vivian.
Liz wants to take out Viv, but everyone else is on board to take out Brianna. For me, I don't really mind. I think Brianna's more of a threat to win because she's been taking on more of a leadership role, so if she kind of gets through to the end, I think she has more to say about what she did in the pre-merge portion of the game. So it's hard to judge, but I think for now they're somewhat equally threatening in terms of challenges and in terms of their social connections.
Our plan was to vote out Brie, and she did go out first, so that means that she's more likely to be seen as vote outable, I reckon.
I can't have Brianna getting an immunity idol, so I'm just sort of trying to tail her. I'm basically, like, I don't even care if I got an immunity idol or not because I'm not going home, but I just need to make sure Brianna doesn't have one. Anywho, she's all la 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 looking around in the bushes, and I'm just sort of watching the area, watching her, and as I'm glancing around, I see a piece of paper stuck in a tree. Now, of all the things I've seen, like, I was like, that is a clue. Anywho, I was like, I don't think there's anything here. She starts moving off. I'm like dashing up, grabbing this clue, put it into my pocket. I was so excited. And then I'm all like, oh, I don't think there's anything here, you know, and sort of tried to move her on. Anywho, so the clue says, you've got to dig underneath a white log. I found a couple of white logs. Lots of them were surrounded by leaves, but I haven't had a chance to dig yet. So, just hoping I find one.
Alright, welcome to your first tribal council as a newly formed tribe. You have more members in your tribe than you've ever had. Mitchell, congratulations, winning immunity. Very first individual immunity challenge. How does it feel?
Of course it feels nice. I really didn't expect to get it at this stage at least, so that's fun.
Sean, how's it all going back at camp now? Now you've got 8 people with this tribe.
Added personalities, just can be fun getting to know everyone. But maybe.
Tom, now at this stage in the game that you've all merged together, how important are those alliances and the relationships you've sort of made with people along the way in this journey?
Very important. Very important. The relationships built up in teams, they are still important even though we're all together.
And Dylan, how do you view God making all those connections and relationships heading, into a tribe match?
I reckon okay, not great, but pretty good. I reckon.
Not great, but pretty good. You did well. Fair enough. So Sarah, at camp now, are discussions more breaking apart or people still talking together? What's the feel?
People talking together, but like about useless stuff, like shaking hands and singing songs and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're sort of just getting to know each other as a whole tribe, and then it's going to be later on it'll be a bit crazy and stuff.
Absolutely. Liz, what are the alliances looking like for the tribe from your perspective?
Kind of looks like people are sticking with their groups from just the last swap, which is interesting because we might have been as a tribe with people for longer, but voting with people who just joined. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it raises an interesting point because you actually came in very even in the merge. It was 4-all. It could have been, quite different, but now there's 4 people from original to today, 4 people from original Lakers now joining together. Is that going to cause a lot of friction when you try and come to an agreement on what the vote will be tonight?
I actually don't think so, because despite the fact we've been in different tribes, and sure there's been a little bit of a rivalry between different tribes every now and then, the fact of the matter is I think we all like hanging out with each other. We're all, like, some of us knew each other before this weekend, and so because of that I think there's a really good-natured vibe that is within the team, even though we know that we're still playing a game.
Does that make tonight's vote even harder then, because one of you has to go?
Yes and no. Like, yes, it's difficult, but I think we're all at that stage where we know that we're getting up towards, like, the meat of the game, and, like, the game is what the game is. We know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. So Bree, going into this sort of merge, what's your plan of attack? Are you now going solely for an individual game, or?
Not yet. I think when you're just going to do, I think you still need to rely on people that you have made trust with. So I'm just hoping that those trusts stay strong until further down the track, and we can see how that plays out and then work out from there who you're actually going to keep going through with and whether you're just going to go solely individual.
And Mitchell, talking about how important trust is, at the same time, how important is it to be making moves at this point in the game, knowing that when you get to the end, you've actually got to sit in front of the jury and prove your work, actually show them why you deserve the thing. So you've got to balance trust, but also balance making enough of the game. So how do you juggle that?
Well, I mean, there are so many different things that you can get to the end and say about your game, and so many things that will count positively. So it's not just, being able to make big moves and, I did it because it was flashy and it was big and it changed everything. Like, there's no point in doing that if it's not going to help you get to the end. So sometimes big moves aren't the right moves.
Okay, so on that note, it's time to vote. Sarah, you're up. Votes. Alright, if anyone has a hidden immunity item and they wish to play it, now will be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Vivian. Second vote, Bree. Third vote, Vivian. Fourth vote, Bree. It's 2 votes Vivian, 2 votes Bree. Fifth vote, Sean. Sean. That's 2 votes Vivian, 2 votes Bree, 2 votes Sean. Seventh vote, Bree. That's 2 votes Vivian, 3 votes Bree, 2 votes Sean. 1 vote left. Fifth person voted out of Camp Survivor and first member of our jury, Bree. You need to bring me your torch. Bree, we'll try and swear. Time to leave.
See you guys. See you.
Alright, this game is only just starting to heat up. Jury members are coming from now on. You guys need to start working out how you're going to impress them if you get it to the end. Grab your gear, head on out. See you in the next challenge.
obviously a bunch of people thought that either they could work with Sean more than they could work with me, or that I was an even bigger threat than Sean at this stage. So clearly some people that I thought I was trusting were not working with me. So I kind of came into it knowing either it was going to work really well for me or going to go very badly for me. People were like, nah, she was getting too dangerous. So that's obviously what happened there. But yeah, I'm still confused as to who were the people that weren't working with me.